Why, hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. We are just getting ready to get our box spun up here with Hack the Box. And kind of just jiving out, kind of relaxing, listening to our amazing free music that they offer for the all AI generated. So we're just on a lo-fi kind of hangout chill beat. As we kind of wait to get a few folks in chat, a few folks in the stream getting to watch, and we're going to go from there. And we're going to continue our Hack the Box session with the continuation of kind of getting started. And we're doing the Redeemer box. So pretty simple. It's a very easy box. It shouldn't take us too long to kind of go into this and just run some commands, get a few flags, and call that our day. Hopefully everyone had a good long or short weekend or week leading up to our amazing weekend. Turn off my humming personal air conditioning unit back there. There we go. Perfect. There we go. All right. Let's turn on this music a bit while we vibe. There we go. Happy Saturday, everybody. My name's Andrew, also known as Ginger Hacker. And welcome to the channel. This is your first time coming around when you get to see this video. If not, welcome back. So before we get into our amazing fun weekend of playing games and hanging out with family, and I got actually going to hang out with some buddies tonight, go get some sushi. Super excited. Figured I'd keep kind of giving another little run through with the Hack the Box progress and with our kind of next machine. So the cool thing part with, I think that is actually really cool about Hack the Box is initially breaking in and getting into this, there's a starting point. And with the starting point, it really kind of teaches you the processes and it kind of learning your basics of penetration testing, which is kind of cool. So right now we're kind of still hitting out the tier 0, which is the key to a strong foundation. So when I've talked to many folks about this as well, when it comes into training and betting yourself to be the best candidate, you want to have a good, strong foundational base, knowing your OSI model, knowing maybe some basic certain commands that you can run off the top of your head. If someone were to ask you, hey, what's this command looking for? What are your top femoral ports? And so forth. So all important things to kind of keep in mind. So, but I think what I'm going to probably do is hit through all these tiers and just every now and then kind of jump onto a stream and kind of maybe run through with you guys a box or two. And we've already gone through Meow, Fawn, Dancing. We're now on Redeemer. So we've already gone through the hard part, and that's launching our box, spinning up our attack address, and we have it in our, we should have, move this. Oh, you know what? That's why. Open in desktop. There we go. Here's our attack box where we can actually run and go do our fun commands. So first things we're going to do is we're going to run an nmap scan. And let's get some enumeration done and get this started within our instance. We're scanning all the ports. It's my YouTube link wrong. See if I can copy the right thing. Actually get this pulled over. We can minimize this. It's resetting our machine. The machine is being reset. Okay. Okay, cool. There we go. Oh, because I hit the reset machine. That's why. I'm like, oh no. All right, so we copied our IP. Let's throw that in there. Let's go ahead and drop enter. And so let's see, our first question, what that was asking us is what TCP port is open on the machine? Oh man, did I just reset this again? Let's see. Yeah, and we are streaming today on, I chose my Facebook and my YouTube channel. So it's weird. So Restream only allows you to stream on certain platforms if you have a certain amount of followers. So right now, currently within LinkedIn, I have my Ginger Hacker business channel, we'll call it, that we are slowly building up. So, and as soon as I can get that to, I think it's 150 subs is what it's required to have, then I can actually stream off that channel. So yeah, feel free, if you've not joined our LinkedIn group for Ginger Hacker, please jump in there and subscribe. And that way I can start streaming off my actual Ginger Hacker LinkedIn group, which also fun excitement news. We have been accepted by Hackers Club to get wrapped in under their umbrella to become a nonprofit 401(c). So very excited for that, because that's going to come with a bunch of fun, exciting things we have planned this year for supporting local Arizona K-12 schools and other folks trying to break into cyber with certifications and training, vouchers for students, and much more. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone that's kind of helped and been asking about that and kind of staying in the loop, because that's pretty exciting news. Okay, so here we go. So it looks like our first question is going to be answered here. So our first port that we have available is 6379, which is our TCP, which is running Redis. So let's go back over here. 6379. Perfect. What service is running? So we reference our SV, that is looking for service, if I recall correctly. So that's why we did that SV, which is looking for your open ports and determining a services or version that's actually being ran on them. So that's why it already gave us that service. So our service right here is Redis minus the question mark. I don't know why it gave us the question mark. Cool. We are moving right along. What service is running on that port that is open on the machine? All right, so we just did that one. What type of database is Redis? Choose from the following: I, in-memory database, or 2, traditional database. So I want to say it's going to be in-memory database, which is kind of funny because I think it gives it away within the question itself. So, but let's go ahead and do some Google dorking here. And what is Redis? What is Redis? So Redis is an open source in-memory data structure, stores common used as a cache, message broker, or database. So there is our answer right there, just by some simple Googling. So we can grab that, drop that in here. Cool, moving right along. So what type of data, that we just answered that one. Let's see. What is the command line utility is used to interact with the Redis server? Enter the program name you would enter in the terminal without any arguments. So what that's looking for is, I want to say, is it Redis tools? No. I want to say it'd be Redis CLI. Cool. And let's go ahead and sudo app install redis.tools, because I'm pretty sure we didn't have that within our box. As that spins up, what is our next question? What flag is used with Redis command line utility to specify a host name? So if we came back over to Redis, let's just go to redis.cli tac help. You can open this all the way. So tac h is how we would find a host name. So I believe that should just be tac h. Tac h. All right, moving right along. Perfect. So once connected to a Redis server, which command is used to obtain the information and statistics about a Redis server? So let's go back here. Redis.cli tac h. I'm going to grab our target IP address here again. Just click on that, and that will copy it for us manually. Control-Shift-V. Now, for most places or most GUIs, when you're inside, you can obviously do your help info, and we already did our help. So if we go up here and also just kind of look around, I'm curious to see if it'll give us our, I want to say it's going to be info, because we're looking for the information on what we're looking for, but I want to see if there's actual anything in the documentation for it. I don't think there is, but info is, I'd say, a relatively common command within a lot of applications. So if you don't see it right away, sometimes you can also just kind of you can also Google this, obviously, if this is your first time jumping into a box like this and you're trying to do like a follow along, or you've never used this kind of tool or software before, to kind of see what you can find. So, but as we run info, it looks like that's going to give us the information we're looking for. So let's go back here. Info. All right. What is the version of Redis server being used on the target machine? So would that tell us on our info? Yep. Redis version is 5.07. 5.0.7. 5.0.7. And that was still just within the info command we had. Which tech command is used to select the desired database in Redis? So I'm assuming that should just be select. Let's see. Okay, key space down here. So we have keys equal 4, expires 0, average CTL is 0. I wonder if we can kind of, what is the common use select direction? So let's see. I'm kind of curious to Google this. So let's go ahead and look at this hit real quick. Yeah, exactly where I was about to go. Use Google. So that's too funny. And of course, AI, the command used to select the desired database in Redis is select. Ah, that's funny. It just re-solidifies when you don't know something. Sometimes your best colleague and coworker is senior Google. They're your senior engineer. They're your go-to guy or gal for answers. So that's just funny. So All right, and I think we actually saw this answer here for number 9 when we actually were going back up through the information. I want to say the keys was 4. Let's see if I can go back to where I saw it at. Yeah, so DB0 keys 4. So I think that should be 4. Yep, there we go. What is the command used to obtain all the keys in a database? So I wonder if this hint is also going to be saying use Google. Use Google. Oh my God, that's so funny. So why not? Let's jump in here. Let's do the right thing. And if we don't know, if we're not sure how to do something, we can Google and find our solution. So you have the keys and then the wild card, or the star. Asterisk is what it's looking for. So if we go keys, star, which is shift 8. If I can spell keys right. Cool. So we have store, flag, number, and temp. That's going to be probably for our final flag. So our answer here will be keys, star. Awesome. And then submit our root flag. So let's go ahead and just push. If we go here, it's asking us for our get command, I guess is what we can say. So let's go, let's say we want to get flag. I wonder if that's going to be our solution. Yeah, it looks like a hack the box solution. All right, there we go. Boom. Oh, I don't know, guys, to hear that cool like completion it makes when you get one of these rooms done. It's pretty cool. So awesome. That was a quick and easy, fun little room. You got to do some Nmap. We got to jump into Redis server to kind of run some basic commands on finding information and keys available and kind of maybe navigating through those as well. We used Google as well to go ahead and pivot into things we didn't know. So that's always a nice thing to always have available and understand how and why we use Google to find that solutions, and always trust but verify to make sure that the information that we're grabbing from that is correct. So, well, hey everybody, it's a Saturday. I'm going to play some games here in a little bit, and I got a sushi date with some of the bros, but this was fun. And I've been really, like I said, huge shout out to Hack the Box to allowing me to kind of get into this, all of these challenges and into these rooms and boxes to kind of really start getting into the understanding of how Blue Team work with Try Hack Me and Hack the Box. I think are great. And obviously from my time, all the time being in Try Hack Me, there's some slight, maybe THM isms like I look for, but Hack the Box has been doing a great job, I think, jumping into a lot of the Blue Team oriented challenges and Sherlock rooms that if anyone were to say, hey, Andy, which one is better? I think each one has its own place. And both these fun gamified ways of learning are a fantastic way to level up your skills and to start getting some of those hands-on soft skills. Robert, what's going on, man? And a great way, I think, to get into running Nmap, running log analysis, going through Wireshark, knowing the commands you need to utilize to do these type of investigations, I think are huge. So when you're considering, Andy, should I jump into Hack the Box? Should I jump into Try Hack Me? I think both are going to give you great challenges on both sides of things. So don't be afraid to check out either or do both. I mean, if you're really trying to level up your skills, jump into both these environments like an hour a day. Start your day with Try Hack Me, end your day with Hack the Box, or start your day with Hack the Box, end your day with Try Hack Me, and get these trainings kind of under your belt. Go ahead and clear out that command line for our command prompt here. We're going to close that terminal. We can close out that Google search. Let's go back over to starting point because, yeah, starting point's been pretty fun. Awesome. I appreciate it, Robert. Thanks so much. So right there, we're already halfway done with our tier 0, kind of getting those strong foundational skills in for Hack the Box and breaking into the commands, how the attack boxes work to get those spun up, and so much more. So obviously we just got done pwning Redeemer. Our next one we have is Explosion, which is about an eight tasks total to complete. And we'll probably jump on that one here maybe a little bit later in the day or this evening. So, but hey, everybody, I really appreciate you guys kind of coming on and checking out the stream today. And like I keep kind of reiterating, please, 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 like if you've not checked out Hack the Box or you've been contemplating trying to pick up a subscription to do this type of training and you don't know and you're juggling between Hack the Box and Try Hack Me, as I mentioned before, both platforms have really great strong foundations. I think that they both have strong pros on, and whether or not you're inside Try Hack Me doing the intro to cybersecurity blue team paths, or you jump into Hack the Box and start their intro to blue team as well, there's tons of great rooms and challenges here that have everything from very easy to those insane difficult rooms that are going to challenge you and kind of put you in a better place than where you initially started trying to break into this journey of getting into cybersecurity. So don't be afraid when you get into these rooms too, everybody. Like most of these rooms initially for these startups that are very easy, they have write-ups. Don't be afraid to read through the write-up and do a small defend hack along to kind of build those skills. I've mentioned it before in my streams where there's no shame in doing a walkthrough and then doing that room. And then after that, put the walkthrough away, go off memory and what you just learned, also by taking good notes, and redo the rooms, redo the challenges. You saw it in my stream last night where we redid one of the challenges I completed earlier. And there's nothing wrong with that. We went through it just off the top of the head, but then it was funny because I tried to apply the flag and it's like, you've already completed this room. I'm like, oh, snap. So you can always come back to these rooms that are re-accessible to kind of re-continue your challenge and really re-go through maybe strong foundational skills that you really liked about a certain room. So you can always also favorite those as well. So let's say you really enjoyed the skills that Redeemer gave. I want to say there's a way that you can go into the challenge rooms inside, I think, of challenges and Sherlock's, where you can actually favorite the room to have a comeback to. So yeah, right here, you can drop this little heart and favorite it. And that way, if you really enjoyed the training and you thought there was good concepts out of it that you want to retain, drop that heart on it and make sure that you can save that into your notes and say, oh, you know what? By using this Sherlock room, it really gave me a good understanding of Wireshark. And yeah. And the cool thing is with a lot of these rooms too, there's official write-ups for just reading. There's also video video walkthroughs you can also watch, mostly from a few of either the creators that actually made the room or from folks in Try Hack Me. And one other thing I like to tell people to try to do is drop a review on the rooms, because I think, one, it gives a huge shout out to the folks that are actually making these rooms. Like I am Mr. Mr. 007, who is our creator of that previous room, gives them a little bit of coops. Hey, good job. We appreciate the work. We appreciate what you did. And it's just something I think that's going to be kind of fun to do and kind of give those shout outs. So, but hey, everybody, this was a blast as always. And I really hope you guys have been enjoying these short little streams of kind of the Hack the Box getting started series of, if this is your first time seeing the Hack the Box platform, you're not sure of how their attack boxes work, whether how they do their machines, how they connect, what it gives you access to. Yeah, drop a like, drop a comment, drop something in chat if you thought this was beneficial. And as always, I will catch you guys on the next episode of Breaking into Cyber, little defend-alongs with Ginger Hacker. Have a good rest of the day.